Hello, everybody, and welcome to NASCAR.com GarageCam. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. And this is Chicagoland Speedway. Oh, baby, XFINITY Series GarageCam firing up for you here from Chicago. Oh, we've got our ears on. We've got a visual on the Eric McClure Reynolds wrap, number 24 here. Oh, baby. Wrap it up with some Reynolds wrap right there. This show is ready to have some fun here in the garage area at Chicagoland Speedway. Hey, look at this. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's Uncle Jim's jerky.
How you doing?
Hey, Jim.
How are you?
You got some jerky?
I do. Just for you guys.
Candy apple turkey jerky.
Happy-
Hey, I think that should go in his audio pack.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Awesome,
that's
man.
right. Appreciate it. This is Uncle Jim from Uncle Jim's Jerky, and you're on a bunch of NASCAR race cars. Tell us why.
I love racing. And I love fast food. It's called jerky. Uncle Jim's famous jerky. Yes, sir.
What's so cool about NASCAR that got you involved?
Oh,
You got a
yeah.
jerky company, but why are you such a fan?
Started off with Johnny Benson at the Berlin Raceway many years ago. Johnny came into NASCAR. I came with him.
And now you just provide us the best jerky ever.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Jim.
Some of the best guys in the garage taking pictures. So, hey, this is awesome.
All right, there you
Thanks a
go.
lot, guys.
Hey, by the way, CJ, you can't have that jerky. It's not just yours. It's mine. It's mine. we'll share it on the truck with NASCAR.com, except for with Matt Stricker. We're not going to be able to share Stricker because he's not a part of the show right now. So it's Jaeger manning the chat room. So Stricker, you missed out. Joey Gase is number 52 right here. Of course, Joey had a struggle a bit last weekend in Richmond, but this Jimmy Means team back in action here, ready to go. TJ Bell ready to kick things off here in the number 26 car this weekend. That was fun, bumping into Uncle Jim, and we got some jerky. I don't know, though. That jerky's going to go pretty quick. Michael Self, the 0. Mason Mingus over here. The number 97. And here is Mason Mingus here live on NASCAR.com GarageCam. And all right, pretty busy day for you, man.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy. I feel like we're pretty decent in our truck on the truck side of things and getting ready to go make my first laps. Never been in an XFINITY car, so it should be fun, exciting, I guess.
And hopefully you don't have too busy of a day tomorrow. Hopefully we get this thing in for the truck series tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like we're going to be pulling double duty tomorrow, but hopefully not. I'd like to run them in different days, but, we'll see. We'll do whatever we need to do, but, it's a pretty cool experience, pretty cool opportunity to have. Thanks to Vroom Brands and Obica Racing for giving me the opportunity to come do this weekend.
All right, Mason Mingus getting his feet wet here in the NASCAR XFINITY Series, right here in the number 97 Vroom Brands machine. Be pretty cool to see him take his first laps here in the NASCAR XFINITY Series. Josh Rayom in this number 13 car. You want to talk about a hard-working guy. One of those guys that, we were looking at Jordan Anderson in the Truck Series moments ago, pushing tires through the garage. Josh Rayom, another one of the guys that gets his hands dirty, working on his own stuff. Great to see some of these young drivers being racers. Jimmy Weller, oh, there's a racer for you right there. Former dirt track star, driving here. I haven't seen him that much this year, Jimmy Weller, but great to see Weller. Came from open wheel racing, had a serious accident at Charlotte Motor Speedway, which nearly took his life. And then came back and started running some late model stuff in the Southeast and has been running some trucks and now the NASCAR XFINITY Series. Speaking of XFINITY Series, that's the logo. And then the logo too below it right here, Mobil 1, our proud sponsors on NASCAR.com for GarageCam, bringing you all the live streaming throughout the garage here. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner, and having a good time today as we pass Mike Harmon's number 74 Dodge in the garage. Weaving in and out of this garage area, Derek White's number 40 right there. Jeff Green, former series champion Those cars over here. Of course, we got to mention Jeff Green. And there is Jeff Green's number 19. Not only former series champ, a former Nashville Speedway champion and a championship race car driver, an avid hunter. Jeff Green, Chicago time. You ready to go?
Yeah, always ready to come to a racetrack. Kind of like going to the woods. Kind of always wanting to do that too. So it should be a good weekend. I think the weather's supposed to get out here for tomorrow. So it's always fun to come here in the fall. And it's an enjoyable racetrack. It's a fast racetrack. Kind of the fans are great. We only come up here twice in the XFINITY Series, so it's our second time here. So hopefully we can learn what we learned where we messed up last in the spring race and help us here this weekend.
So what about your crew guy's hat back there? He's got an old Nesquik PPC hat. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Brian's a good guy, and I brought some hats. Those guys was wanting them, and I was able to dig some out. So it's good to take him wear that. We were throwback before we went to Darlington with that, so he's been wearing it for a couple years. It's pretty cool to see things like that, how styles have changed, and to be able to bring that out is pretty cool.
Well, hey, if you find one for a big giant head, let me know.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. My wife and I have been married for 24 years.
24, yeah.
Tuesday. So
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And we haven't had any. We've been blessed with kids around us, but we hadn't had any kids ourselves. But so I know how much a blessing it is. I feel like I know how much a blessing it is with my nephews and nieces to be able to have one. It's pretty awesome. Congratulations.
Well, anytime you want to babysit.
Gotcha.
Jeff Green, thank you very much. Really good guy, Jeff Green. I've spent a lot of time with Jeff. Actually, we went on a mission trip together in Mexico to serve for orphans, and great guy. And there's that old school hat right there, PPC Racing. The good old days right there. Jeff Green, champion of our sport. And here's Morgan Shepherd speaking, somebody who's done so much in this sport, Morgan Shepherd. Working his butt off here. He's got a few people helping him this week, so that's kind of cool. Anytime you look at Morgan's pit and he actually has more than himself working on the race car, it's a win-win. You see those dark sort of clouds creeping in here while looking at the future cast here, the CJ Latirzo Doppler radar future cast. We see that possibly weather coming by 4 o'clock today. And hey, look who else is coming. It's Josh Raum. Hey, explain to people how busy you are, because you're not, look at you. You got like all, working on the car.
New shoes this week, though.
Oh, you got some new kicks, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, any race weekend for you is a very busy weekend. You get your hands full, dude.
Yeah, I work on the car too, so it's kind of tricky. So just got some sponsors signed in, trying to get them to come into the track tomorrow.
Nice.
And go jump in my suit right now and jump in the car.
Shout out to the sponsors. What are they?
DriveChicago.com, Colonial Countertops, IslandNet.com, and Victory Weekend.
All right, everything to make these cars go here. Josh Raum, the number 13. Every sponsor counts. We talked to Uncle Jim's Jerky there. And, some people are product sponsors. That's a belly sponsor for me, I think, unofficially. But there's little sponsors. There's big sponsors. XFINITY in our sport, South Point Hotel and Casino, all these cars, a cavalcade of colors here in the garage area. But sometimes it's the little sponsors, the hotels, the free dinners that really help some of these smaller and underfunded teams. Who's the first person in the chat here? Let's see. Tigra. Hey, roomies. Can I get a shout out from Brennan G or Jeremy Clements, please? First in the chat, pole position for Lenny Whitehead. Number 24, Eric McClure, please. He was the first car we saw. Wow, that was a Long Island accent there. Hey, we saw that car there, Eric McClure, please tell him my dad says hello. Well, there you go. Pole position for you here. So many people in the chat room. Krista Burrell, Rosemary Begley. 2 garage cams in one afternoon. I can hardly stand it. Love those engines roaring. Well, you know what? We'll let you listen to some more of them. Nothing like spending a Friday on your couch, in your office, wherever you're at, in your basement, on a beach with Wi-Fi. I don't care. Watching garage cam. I like it. You're my type of person. Flat black right there, the number 62 machine of Brennan Gaughan. Don't count him out here in Chicago. He's got a win on a big old intermediate track in Kentucky last year, so BG can get it done. There you go, Tigger. That's your car right there for you, girl. Tigger, when are you going to come out with you're a guitar player? Tigger, when are we doing a GarageCam song? Let's just do it. Let's do like a NASCAR.com, Dirty Air, GarageCam, F-Post. Remember the F-Post? One of those. Come on. We got to do it. Collaborate and listen. Kyle Larson pulling triple duty this weekend for this young racer, and he is a darn racer, so he loves pulling triple duty. You can ask him, and he'll tell you. Here's the number 16 of Ryan Reed. The Drive to Stop Diabetes machine. Kyle Larson running a Truck Series race. He hasn't run many of the Truck Series races, and I know this is XFINITY Series GarageCam, but it's great to see him back in a truck. Kyle Larson, he has one career victory, 9 starts in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. That last win, that one win, came at the Rockingham Speedway, so that's kind of cool. You see this car over here? That car right there? What's this drive? Oh, wait, what were you doing?
I was coming to sneak up on you.
You're going to sneak up on? There's a lot to love, Brendan Gaughan.
How are you, sir? Let's get out here so I don't die.
We should probably go near your car.
I don't care about that part.
I mean, that
car.
car.
He's all right. I mean,
that South Point Casino guy, he's okay.
Yeah,
so,
welcome back, Mr. Dillner, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I hope your wife was listening last week when I was trying to berate you on your own GarageCam. So,
yeah.
Very nice name. Very nice.
That you like the name?
I still can't believe that your beautiful bride allowed that to happen. But way to go.
It was her choice.
All right.
Which is crazy.
No.
I just can't believe I reproduced.
Any choice that comes along with as they're still in the ether of the whole childbirth thing, and they say, okay, that's not really a choice.
No, it was. I gave her full choice. She had total full choice. After what we went through, and I saw, I was like, oh yeah, you go ahead, girl.
All yours.
You know the deal, okay? I don't know if you were a northerner. I was forced to be south.
I was a northerner.
Yeah, I had to be a southerner.
I was a northerner.
Anyway, anybody who's had a baby understands what we're talking about.
Yes.
But hey, let's talk about this baby right here.
Curtain of invincibility, I called it. Sorry. Okay.
We've talked about birthing only twice on this show, and the other time it was Mike Wallace saying that he stuck his arm inside a horse to grab an embryo and bring it out.
That happens at the ranch all the time. I'm used to that part.
Have you ever grabbed an embryo?
Have I grabbed it? No, but I've been there and caught the babies when they came out.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
On a horse side.
On the horse side, yeah.
Horse side.
Yeah, so anyway, let's talk about this baby right here, Chicagoland. Because this place is, well, you know, when it first came out, people were like, you know what, this place is cookie cutter. Well, but it's got that arc backstretch, and the pavement is so seasoned now.
The difference is it never was really the cookie cutter track because the way they did the back straightaway. So most tracks we have what's called a decreasing radius turn 2, where the corner comes and then it goes to a flat back straightaway, so the corner is tighter. Then at turn 3, we always talk about these D-shaped ovals. Turn 4, where it opens. This one opens both ways, so it's an increasing radius, both corners. Always has made this place race different. Always has made it a very unique mile and a half. And
do you
now,
like it?
Oh, I love it because it was something different. It's got 2, 3, 4 grooves even. It's really wide, and like you said, it's not a brand new repave here at Chicago. This place has a lot of nice wore out asphalt, a couple big bumps going into turn 1, which means you actually have to have a different setup to get through the bumps than what would be great in 3 and 4. And me and Shane were just talking about it, that in order to get good into 1 and make the race car stick, you actually have to give some up over in 3 and 4. So it works out really well for us. I do love this place. And you're in Chicago. I mean, come on, you get these big markets are a big deal for our sponsors, for everybody around. So this is a big place to be.
So when are you retiring, by the way?
When am I retiring?
Do you have any retirement plans? Because I mean, you pretty much can host the show.
You're saying I'm old.
When are you coming to Charlotte for Dirty Air?
Probably Charlotte week. I'll be out there.
Okay, that's cool. All right, you can say hi, Hudson, and we'll say bye.
Hi, guys.
Because I know he's watching, even though he doesn't know what the hell he's watching.
And once again, your bride is my hero. I love you. I don't know how you do it, but congratulations again. Glad to have you back. Glad to see you working again. And
got to make that money, baby.
There you go. You got a baby now.
You got to make a lot more money. Diapers are expensive.
There you go. Thanks, bud.
See you, buddy. Thank you for joining us. South Point Hotel and Casino, number 62 for Brendan Gaughan. And, of course, he's signing some autographs. He's an all-star. He's a man. Halfway, says our flagman, Rashawn Brown. Halfway. Roshan! Hey, who doesn't love some Roshan Brown? Jay Clements, 51 right there. South Carolina kid. Oh, you want to hear some engines? Ross Chastain, lighten them up for you. J.J. Yaley's ride, another double duty driver. Dakota Armstrong right next door. And the driver of the Winfield machine, Dakota Armstrong. Ryan Sieg in the pull-apart machine. Oh, the Zaxby's Chevrolet right here. Check it out. John West Townley. Sorry about that view, folks. Oh, good stuff on live internet television. Internet vision. I don't know what we'll call it, but we'll call it fun here on NASCAR.com. There's the Zachary machine, the Toyota, the number 44 of David Starr, the Texas driver. There he is. Check him out doing the Texas two-step up to the Zachary car. What's up, buddy?
My helmet.
How you doing, man? You got your helmet. You're ready to go for practice here at Chicagoland. How you doing, David?
Man,
Starr?
I'm doing great. Just looking forward to getting practice started and getting our Zachary Toyota Camry getting it handled well. You know, Chicago's an awesome racetrack. 1 and 2 is really fast. The whole track's fast, but it has some challenges to it. The bumps over there in 3 and 4. I've been up in the hauler, on top of the hauler, watching the Cup cars, and you know, just looking at what they're doing, the changes they're making to their cars, and you know, to have success here, you got to be able to drive through those bumps down there in 3 and 4.
How do you approach those bumps as a driver? You know, as far as how you go over them.
Well, sometimes you try to go around them, but the fast way, when you're making up a mock-up run, you know, or you're racing hard, a lot of times the fastest way around here is on the bottom. You got to drive through those bumps, and you got to be able to get your car to drive through the bumps and not affect it as much. But it'll be a challenge for every competitors, and the ones that get it figured out will be the guys that have a shot at winning and running up front. And we didn't have a very good race last week. Driver messed up, and we're looking forward to getting our Zachary Toyota Camry racing good, handling well, so we can have a great race this weekend.
All right, David Starr, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, man. David Starr, driver of the ZacharyGroup.com machine right here. Halfway in GarageCam. Past Landon Castle's machine. And Blake Cook, the leaf filter gutter protection machine. And Cal Conley. Oh, thanks, buddy. Hey, the best headband in the garage. Look at that headband. That's like Rambo style right there. Cal Conley's car. We're going to cut through this garage area here because we have room. Let's bring you inside. All access here on NASCAR.com. Well, not all. We can't get in the car with them, but as good of access as you're going to get. We look at the number 22 of Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch in the 54, and of course, the driver of the Fifth Third Bank, number 60, your point leader, Chris Buescher. What's up, Busch?
Ready to go.
How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
All right, Chicago, you were here earlier this year. What did you learn from that race that you can apply here overall this whole weekend?
You know, overall, our mile-and-a-half stuff's been a lot better this year, so we have that going for us. We feel pretty good about this racetrack. We ran well here earlier this year. We had a little mechanical issue that we fought throughout the race, so we're hoping that we know we got that taken care of, so we're hoping that translates to a little bit more speed.
All right, he's getting in and getting ready here in this Fifth Third Bank, number 60. Practice is about to start here in, I'd say, about 8 minutes here at the Chicagoland Speedway. Chase Elliott's number 9 Napa Auto Parts car. He's a former race winner here at the Chicagoland Speedway, and he's hot on the trail of that number 60 car in this championship fight. Oh man, it's heating up here in the NASCAR XFINITY Series. A 2-car, possibly a 3-car or more battle Ty Dillon right here. He's not out of it. And the number 3, Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boats Chevrolet. That beautiful front snout of a Camaro right there as we look at it on the garage cam. Some shout outs to you here in the chat room, all you folks watching on NASCAR.com as we pass Paul Menard, doing double duty, the chase driver, hoping to learn something here this weekend to translate to his Cup ride. Dirk Jan de Leeuw. Dirk Jan de Leeuw. I hope I got your name right, buddy. Greetings from the Netherlands. Well, Dirk, what would you like to see? Jessica Jenkins wants to see Ryan Ellis. Sorry we couldn't show you one of our favorite, the only Washington Capitals fan I think that I like, and plenty of camera time for that 60 crew for you. Donald Corbin, woohoo! Hey, Matt and the crew. Love getting those shout outs to you. Louis D. Donato wanted to see Chase Elliott's machine. Louis D. Donato, big time fan of NASCAR.com garage cam. Tax Slayer Bowl on the side of this car right here. The number 7 of Regan Smith. Regan over there looking at timing and scoring here of this practice session for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Tax Slayer Bowl on the side of this car, Dale's Pale Ale, and some grass, some football. The number 20 machine of Matt Kenseth. And here's the TaxSlayerBowl.com car. You got football on the side of your car, you're ready to go. I know you're thinking about some other ice cold season that, you know, is starting soon, but you got to focus on today, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We're excited to have the Tax Slayer Bowl paint scheme for another week, though. Good looking race car. Start a college football season, so we gotta help Tax Slayer promote their big king coming up.
So do you get in the car on like the 20 or the 30? I mean, what is that?
I don't really know to answer that.
The 7-yard
question.
line.
We'll call it the 7-yard line. I like that. Good answer. Good answer. So yeah, but with all that going on, you know, exciting time for racing in general. 8 races left in our season with the XFINITY Championship, and 10 races left in the Cup season. So it's the playoffs now, and you know, we're going to go out and do everything. We got a little bit of a points gap to close, so we're going to have to go out and work hard today and focus hard today to try and close that gap.
All right, Regan Smith, thanks for joining us on NASCAR.com. That number 7 machine right there. Getting in at the 7-yard line, I like that. That'll work. I'm not very witty, but every once in a while, blind squirrel finds a nut. Hey, it's Russell, one of our favorite photographers, Russell. Or Pa. I should call him Pa. You got to call him Pa, or else the grandkids don't like that. Casey Kane pulling some double duty. Let's scoot on over here. Well, let's just say scroll. I like to say scroll since we're an internet show. And the sunshine is rolling out here. We've had some dark clouds looming in the distance and approaching storms that could get here around 4 o'clock, we're told. But you know what? It's sunny out right now. Here's another driver pulling double duty this weekend, and that is Brian Scott in the 2 car. The Kraft Velveeta Shells and Cheese scheme. Will it be easy for him to find his car bouncing back and forth between, because it's the same exact paint scheme. One's a 33, one's a 2. Bubba Wallace getting ready here in practice. Of course, this is like Blues Brothers territory, man. Are you like Jake or Elwood? Or do you even know the Blues Brothers? You're kind of young, man.
Kind of young on that one.
That's homework for you.
Yeah, let's just say I'm excited to be here in Chicago. How about that? I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll bring you the DVD. It's okay. The number 6 Ford Fusion. Oh, that was a great save right there. Save of the day. I almost went over big. Rashawn Brown, hey. Rashawn Brown, thank you very much. I think that made Bubba Wallace's day, watching me almost fall. It's okay, Bubba. I'll get you. You know, the garage is, you know, I've been in this garage since 1998. I've never fallen down in the garage, and it was almost a first. Well, hey, let's pick ourselves back up, dust ourselves off here, and look at the XFINITY Series rookie contender right here, the Aris Toyota from the Joe Gibbs Racing Camp, and that, of course, well, it's not John Lanham, that guy standing right there. It's Daniel Suarez, the driver of this machine from Mexico City. And, of course, man, you got to love that paint scheme on that Roush Performance number 6 right there, Ford Mustang. These Xfinity cars, some of them are just absolutely gorgeous. And the front noses of these cars, these Camaros, these Ford Mustangs are just absolutely awesome here. A few minutes to go before we get underway here in practice. Maybe we'll be able to get you one more driver, at least show you a few other people as we get ready. Some of the Cup guys just making it over. Matt Kenseth and Casey Kane. Practice is over for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Of course, their playoffs open up. This guy isn't in it this year, Casey Kane. Obviously very disappointing. Elliott Sadler strapping into the One Main Financial machine. Benny Gordon, former racer himself right there, Benny Gordon, big old Benny Gordon. Used to drive Bandoleros at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Getting him all buckled into that One Main Financial number 1, one of the slickest cars in the field. Kenseth. Wow, we actually got a video shot of him climbing into a car. That rarely happens. It's like poof, and he's in there. Oh, you just never know what you're going to see here on NASCAR.com GarageCam. There is Regan Smith. Definitely has some points to gain. He's got an uphill climb if he wants to do it. But I'll tell you what, there's not many more drivers more determined than Regan Smith to get the job done. Very hungry race car driver. You saw that passion when he and Ty Dillon got into it at Watkins Glen International. Chase Elliott strapping into his machine. Kyle Busch rolling double duty. Some of the cars starting to roll out for practice a little bit early here, trying to get a head start, a jump on some of the others. Walter has his umbrella. That's not a good sign. Ryan Blaney right here, number 22 discount tire machine. NASCAR.com. Check out the videos on the site this weekend. Some really fun ones on the site. Some stuff with Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer pretending to be a cameraman, which I don't think he does a good job of. Personally, I'm a cameraman. I can critique him on that. The Dirty Air podcast on NASCAR.com. You can check out the full podcast, downloading it on iTunes, and subscribe. Tell us what you think, man. We like to shoot it straight on NASCAR.com. And that's a really fun show, man. We have a great time with it. You can listen to it in your car or anywhere. Or maybe CJ's listening to it right now. He's got headphones in. Are you listening to the show? Are you doing audio for the show? No. CJ. That's our boy CJ. The crews are getting ready, putting on gloves, getting ready for this first practice. A few cars have rolled out. We're about ready to toss it off for the day. We'll be back, of course, next week. New Hampshire Motor Speedway, one of my favorite tracks on the circuit for NASCAR.com GarageCam. And of course, a lot of racing action. A triple header here this weekend at Chicagoland. And this guy right here knows how to get it done in triple headers. He's swept here before at Chicagoland Speedway. That is Kyle Busch. I'm gonna go get a little drink, go into the hauler, meet with the crew, and get ready for business here. It's the Furious 7 300, Saturday, September 19th. Yeah, this Saturday, baby. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you tune in to NBC Sports Network for that race. NASCAR.com, Race Buddy, all that good stuff. It's Chicagoland, baby. A big weekend for NASCAR. I'm your host, Matthew Dillner. And until next time, we'll see you at the races.